Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass, booted up my PC, cause I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. I like Fortnite, did I mention Fortnite? I like Fortnite. It's nighttime, I mean it's 5 o'clock, that's basically nighttime. Now remember Cartoon Network, Adventure Time.
Yo, Peter, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome. How's it going? Not family friendly? It was just a song about Fortnite. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass, booted up my PC, cause I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. I like
Peter. How's it going, everyone? Fortnite stream. That's the surprise. In case you couldn't tell. Just kidding. Just kidding. What's up, Unicorn? Alex. Sodi, Inquisitor of Magic. Nice username. Everybody, look, a lot of names today. We got a nice variety of usernames. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Well, here's one thing. We got a weird video suggestion already. Here's one thing I realized I never mentioned I was gonna mention on a previous stream. This isn't the surprise, but it can be part of the surprise. At least I don't think I mentioned this. Did I? Nah, I'm gonna mention it anyways. I'm gonna mention it again. So, there's a I don't know what you call it, like a thrift store, consignment store type of thing. When I was in Pennsylvania on my trip, and actually my uncle works there. We stayed. Well, we didn't stay. It's a long story. You know, I've got family in Pennsylvania. That's why I go there. Anyways, we visited the store because he was working there that day, and we came in to say hi to him. But I got a few actually awesome things there, and one of the things that I saw as I was checking out, they had, like, near the checkout. You know how at the checkout that you always put candy and stuff. You know, stores always put like whatever. Well, near the checkout here, they had like it wasn't like that necessarily, but they had like a magazine rack type of thing, with like little books, magazines, and stuff. Again, this is all like used stuff, so it was like novelty, collectible type magazines mostly. And so I'm just walking by, you know, we're gonna check out, and I see these. There was a bunch of old game manuals, N64 and SNES mostly. And that, I mean, you can imagine the way my face just lit up when I saw these. And especially, the first one I saw was the Super Mario 64 manual. And I mean, I hit the craziest, like, pog face. You know, But then, you know what I saw? You know what I saw? Look closely. Some stupid kid, or even worse, maybe some stupid teenager or adult, scribbled here and here over the Nintendo 64 logo. And it's devastating. It's devastating. But at least the rest of the book, you know, inside, I haven't found any pages that are desecrated in such a way. But yeah, I love manuals. I love game manuals. I wish they still printed game manuals for games. But I think these things are so fun. They have so much charm. Like, what do you mean? They wrote a manual page for how you can play with Mario's face. You can squash and stretch his face in the startup screen on the game. Like, manuals just have so much unnecessary stuff, but I love it, you know? The Donkey Kong Country manual has, like, the Kong family. Like, little mini biographies on all of the characters. Like, this doesn't matter to the game at all. It's completely unimportant, but it's just, like, fun flavor that used to, you know, as a kid. Like, genuinely, though, like, I think there's such a thing about manuals that used to really carry old games. Because the thing is, you know, the graphics of an SNES game aren't that good. You know? Like, Mario 64. You guys know what Mario 64 looks like. Let's look. Mario 64 gameplay. I don't know. Let's just find a little bit of someone playing the game. Look. Mario looks terrible. You know? Like, let's be honest, this game has terrible graphics. It's on the Nintendo 64. Mario's a couple of blocks stuck together. That's what he looks like. But you open this manual as a kid and you see, you know, these 3D renders of Mario climbing and flying and doing these, you know, doing his different moves. And you see this stuff, and genuinely, it's like that when you go and you play the game, this is what's in your mind. You're not seeing the terrible graphics. You read the manual, you saw the artwork and everything. You know, you saw the game's cover, and you were like, that's just how you pictured the graphics in your mind. And so you might say that like the manual is pointless and all that, but I really do feel like, you know, maybe this isn't as necessary because nowadays graphics are much better and much more polished. But I feel like the charm of these illustrations and stuff in the manual back in the day, they really made games like that much better. Anyway, so I'm a fan of game manuals. That's all. That's all. If you even care. If you even care. Yo, Big J, what's up? What's up to you, Big J? What's up, Gordon Feetman? Are the two Luigis, by the way, crazy username, are the two Luigis in the back about to kiss? Yes. And somehow you're the first person to ever comment on that, ever. I think ever in history. I have always had those Luigis in the background of every video I've ever made, every stream I've ever done. And I don't know if anybody has ever commented on the fact that I've always had those two Luigis holding hands. Luigi self-cessed. But yeah, okay, wait, hold on. I'll get to the surprise, but first, Unicorn recommended a weird video, so I guess we're gonna check that out. How are you finding this stuff, by the way? First it was the Body channel, and now Brilla Kids. This is a song, a music video. In this 3D animated music video, 3D animated. I don't know if you can use that term if it's just AI. I was about to say, why is this just a Roomba? No, literally the name of the video is Gabriel and his Roomba.
Rolling off he goes. Under chairs and beds he knows. Zooming fast across the floor. Cleaning here and cleaning
Whoa.
more. Spinning left and
What just
spinning
happened there?
Working hard both day and night. He has a button big and blue.
He has a button big and blue. He sucks up dust, and how about you?
When it's shine, I know he's true. Roomba, Roomba, spinning round and bright, cleaning every corner, morning, noon, and night. Roomba, Roomba,
Ain't.
little friend, rolling by
What
his
was that?
side. Gabriel's little friend, rolling by his side until the very end.
This is like prehistoric. This is like Will Smith eating spaghetti levels of AI video generation.
Dancing to the little beat. He's got moves that can't be beat.
The worst part is it's actually catchy.
Fast with a
I don't. No, I disagree with you this time.
shiny grin, making cleaning feel like fun again. Swoosh and zoom, he makes a path, chasing dust with a happy laugh.
I still don't understand this one. He's farting out dust bunnies.
Giggles
He's not doing. He's farting them out. He's not cleaning. He's not cleaning anything. How do you find this stuff, Unicorn? Like how this isn't even, this is 7,000 subscribers. This is like underground. This is low-key underground. Lullaby. It's Spanish or yeah. Oh, we got some religious stuff, some Jesus. It looks like you go back far enough. No, this is still AI. But it's like,
Eliana, también de casi 4, se subió a su silla de mando y
you see, it's not fully AI.
Janet corrieron
I don't know. This is somebody in real life with their pictures been imposed over the video, I guess. Just their face.
sus oh.
And there's someone doing a voiceover. What is, bro?
Gabriel ajustó el timón mientras Eliana guiaba con los binoculares. Gabriel,
Binoculares. That's a fun word. Binoculares. YouTube Shorts. The slop is attracted to me. But there's no way kids, like, what is this? Spanish kids songs, AI generated, 7,000 subscribers, is just getting recommended to you. How is that possible?
Vamos a bailar, dedicada a ti, Josué. Eres el rey del campo, el gran futbolista. Con el balón en tus pies, siempre eres el artista. Saltando por la cancha con esa gran pasión, haciendo maravillas, eres pura emoción. Cantas con
What?
con esos hot dogs siempre.
Con esos hot dogs? What's happening in this song? Okay. I think
Risas también, cada bocado.
everything's a little Christian, I guess. Jesus, what have I joined on? You answered your question. Put that in reverse. You joined in on Jesus. Look. Check it out. This AI slop is sponsored by Jesus.
Con lámparas encendidas, listas para amar.
There you go. Okay, now it's time for the surprise. You guys are going to love this one, maybe. Maybe you're not going to care. But we're doing an unboxing. We're doing an unboxing. I got this envelope. I got this envelope in the mail. It's about brick sized, brick shaped, brick sized. Okay. Yep, that's an envelope. And here's what's inside of it. Ew, this is getting sticky all over me. The envelope is sticky. And here's what's inside of it. Now, as for the explanation of what it is, I was at a another thrift store type of thing recently, one that has a lot of books and games and movies, that kind of stuff. And I saw this. And it's not something that I knew existed previously. I didn't know what this was, but it said Spore Galactic Edition. And so it's like a collector's edition of the game that comes with a DVD video called The Making of Spore, a hardback mini book called The Art of Spore, so it has like concept art and stuff from the development of the game, a fold-out Spore poster, a premium 100-page galactic handbook, I'm guessing like a manual for the game basically, and a DVD video by National Geographic Channel on how to build a better being. I don't know what that is, but something produced by National Geographic. And then it also contains Spore, the game, on like disc for PC. So it is a collector's edition of the game with a bunch of extra stuff. And I saw this at this thrift store and never knew it existed, but I was like, what is the crazy find? But here's the thing. It was a little beat up. So it has this like clear case on the outside, and then inside is this plastic. It's like white plastic case, which has the books and stuff are in here. And the plastic was a bit dirty. There was like, because you can see it's like textured. ASMR moment. And there was like some dirt in crevices, and it was a bit yellowed. And then this clear part, it has like this print on the back and a bit of text on the front. It was kind of like scraped up. The plastic was scraped up, and this on the back, there was like ink was scraped off it. So just out of curiosity, I looked up, because I didn't even know it existed, so I looked it up on eBay to see if anyone was selling it. And you guys hated that? My bad. Laura77 said nice ASMR, so thank you. At least someone appreciated it. Anyways, I looked it up on eBay, and in the thrift store, they were selling it for, I think it was like $15 or something about that. And I thought that was a really good price when I looked it up on eBay. Somebody was selling it for, and keep in mind, in better condition. This is in like perfect condition from what I can tell. For $9 $9 plus $5 shipping. So the exact same price basically, including shipping, and in better condition. So I was like, well, I would have bought it here, but I can get an even better, even nicer one for the same price. And it's not like something I would have bought previously because I didn't even know it existed. But now I'm gonna have this. So here we go. Now I own it for just $9. But I haven't looked at anything inside of it, so we're gonna do that live. We're gonna do that now. Once again, here's the case. You can see the color behind this text comes from the book, or whatever this is. This is the DVD set. Yes, this is the game plus what? This tri-fold display here. This is the game disc. This is the Making of Spore DVD video disc. And then this, I'm guessing, is the Galactic Handbook. So let's check out the Galactic Handbook. And, and this must be the poster. Wait, here's the poster. This is a huge poster, it looks like. Hold on. It's gonna be so creased. Okay, wait, no, it's not that big. It's not that big. Which way's up? This way's up. Spore fold out. Wow. It smells like old poster. Check it out. The thing is, it's going to be permanently creased forever. What do you do with a poster that has literal, like, there's lines, there's white lines. It's creased so hard that there's lines in the print. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do about that? I think it's just over. But I mean, it's cool. I just don't think it can ever be a poster, really. Sadly. You can't exactly iron a piece of paper out, you know. But there's the poster. Let's check out this Galactic Guidebook. Galactic Guidebook. Put a cloth on top of it and iron on low heat. Sounds like risky business. Yeah, this is correct. Spore is by the same people as The Sims, the same studio as The Sims. And it's a game that tries to emulate Evolution in a sense. So we've got a table of contents, and it really is just like a manual, a handbook for the game. Which, like I said, like, this is legitimately helpful. Like, if I had this when I started playing the game, I would have been reading it. No joke, I would have been reading it. Because this game is 5 different games put into one, with so much going on in them. Sometimes almost to a fault. It gets a little too complicated sometimes, but the kind of thing where if you know the depths of it, it can be very fun. So, yeah, you've got guides on how to create your character, how to publish it to the online character thing. Here's stuff about the tribal stage. Here's stuff about the civilization stage. And then here's stuff about the spaceship. The space age stage. This I might still need, because that's where we currently are in the game. Visiting planets, colonizing planets. And how do you, maybe does it tell me here how I win the game? No. It just ends with the space stuff. So I think the space stuff really is just kind of the end game. You can just keep playing as long as you feel like it. I don't know if there's like a true ending to the game. Okay, that was the guidebook. Now, I'm really curious to see the art of Spore. Here's the National Geographic thing. This is like a sleeve with a disc in it. National Geographic, How to Build a Better Being. I wonder what that is. Maybe someday we'll find out. And this here must be the art book. The Art of Spore. This one I'm excited for. Is there a section on front spikes? So it looks like they broke the book up into the stages of the game. So here we start with the cell stage. And I think this is kind of like, it has a lot of art, but I think it also does kind of talk about the overall development of the game. Yeah. So like here they're talking about, here's some of the earliest concept sketches of the cell creator and the cell stage. And you can see it's, the sketch is pretty similar to what the game looks like, where you're floating around, eating stuff. And then, yeah, there's little text tidbits here talking about the development. One of the goals for the cell stage is that the cells themselves should be something players could relate to. Here are some of the team's own attempts to add personality to microbes. You can see they drew these little guys to kind of be cute and goofy, which obviously that definitely made it through to the final game. Cool. More pictures. Here's the different food. Here's a nice big picture of a giant guy. Number 2, creature stage. The creature stage is split into 2 core ideas. The first is that you can quickly build any creature you can imagine, and then see that creatures immediately come. And then see that creatures... Okay, there's already a typo in the book. That's fine, though. We'll forgive it. The second idea is that every time you turn on the game, it should be overflowing with fresh creations from other players. Meaning every time you crest a hill, you see something you've never seen before. So that's interesting. Because, you know, I never played with like the online thing where you can check out other people's creations and stuff. So that really does seem like an emphasis of the game that they wanted. What was to have the online, the sharing of creatures. So maybe I'm missing out because I didn't play the game like that. But anyways, check out this cool concept art. The Spore concept artists explored just about every possibility imaginable. What would people want to make? Here are some early examples. I know you can't see this super well, but they've got some crazy creatures going on here. Some that look like they could be creatable in Spore, and some that look like they could not be creatable in Spore. By their 3rd century of existence, the Karbula tribe had captured and domesticated the wild Bartuk and were now using them as chariots of war. More just concept doodles. And here it looks like we're getting into early demos of the game now, because you can see some early models of the character creator, it looks like. Look at that thing. What is that? That is 1 leg and a rod. That is 1 leg and a rod. Got some jellyfish type creatures. All over the Spore offices are physical models of the team's creation. Here's a popular early model. Look at that. They designed creatures and then they printed them out and had them on their desks. That's awesome. Imagine you're working on the game and you just got your little dude there. As powerful as the early creature creator was, it required a trained artist to get good results. Wow. On these pages, you can see the Spasm program, which was used to author single animations to work for multiple creatures. Many animation sequences worked on one creature, but failed miserably on others. So now they're talking about how they got the characters to do moves, to do actions, to be able to walk, to jump, etc., to do their little dances, the taunts and everything. And that is something I wondered about. Like, that's a huge challenge when you have creatures that can be, literally, they can be bipedal or quadrupedal. They can look like this or they can look like that. You know, how do you make it so that how do you make it so you can animate that creature and make it look like it's jumping or make it look like it's walking and have that work for every different thing? So that's something they're acknowledging was a challenge during the development. Oh, look at this. This is, they're talking about one of the developers tried making a creature that looked like 2 creatures basically in one. One being like a horse and the other being riding it. But it's all just one creature that looks like 2 separate. I wonder what it would look like I wondered, would it look like a horse with a rider when you hit play and you do it, and it looked like a limp-wristed corpse riding a horse. Still fun, though. More just them doodling around. Cool. Oh, here's a little like storyboard animation of, I guess, like when you evolve, you discover tools. So he's like got this pile of sticks, he throws it up, and then it goes and then donks him on the head. And then he picks up the stick and he's like, whoa, this could do something. And then he builds a house. And then now you're a tribe. Boom. That's awesome. Now we're at the tribal stage. The challenge for us in this game is managing depth with complexity. In the tribe game, we were always looking for opportunities to add depth, but we're wary of the complexity that brings. We didn't want the game experiences to feel simple, but we wanted them to feel accessible. So we would look at a feature and say, this would be really cool. This would be nice to add, but for the play experience, how complicated is it? Oh, wow. Lots of tiny doodles here. Sure, you can't see all of those, but so they've sketched out all the different like huts. So if you remember the tribal stage where you have to like, you build a fishing hut, and that's where you can send people to go get fishing gear, and then they can go do fishing. So they've got doodles of like different huts, this being the fishing hut, and they have the different tools. So tools for gathering, tools for hunting, tools for defending, tools for recruiting. Here's early models of those sketches. See ya, person. Thanks for joining. Cool. Moving along. There's more storyboarding. This is about going from the tribal stage to the civilization stage. We begin with the player completing the necessary task to win the tribe game. Then the players ask if they'd like to advance, and they select yes. Player enters the City Hall editor, creates a City Hall, and clicks done. Return to game and enter letterbox mode. Tribe creatures stand around the hut and celebrate the upgrading. Chieftain is near the hut. Hut becomes the player's City Hall while the populace celebrates. And they've got the creatures saying, yay, yay. Pull in for a close shot of Chieftain surrounded by his tribal brethren. In this example, the Chieftain begins to talk about war. He asks for ideas or suggestions as to how the city could become warlike. Another typo there. A creature raises its most readily available appendage, and the Chieftain points to him. High supreme dudeness, like we could totally build like tanks. The creatures begin to laugh and celebrate. Tanks, dude, that is so awesome. Yeah, let's build us some killer tanks, bro. Cut back to the shot of the Chieftain. Tanks, a splendid idea. Anyone else? The crowd is now abuzz. Another creature raises its hand. That's funny. So they had them speaking English words originally, I think. I remember this scene. I think this scene we saw was like, I can't remember what it is, but it's some joke about like the guy who suggests an idea and he's like, hey, we should do I don't remember what it was. It's just, he says like a stupid idea. Like they're doing the speech bubbles and it's like economy. It's like showing banks and money and all that. And then they pan to the one creature. He's like, I've got an idea. And then it's like burger, for example, to take a quote out of the chat. But anyways, yeah, no English in the final game. And I'm glad, because it does sound a little weird. Tanks, dude, that is so awesome. Let's build us some killer tanks. Civilization stage. A lot of real-time strategy games follow the same blueprint. Gather, research, build, and battle. But in our game, for instance, If you go the economic route, you can win the game without firing a shot. It's kind of different to have that as a choice in a real-time strategy game. Showing different ideas for houses and buildings. One of the critical features of Spore is the ability of players to zoom in and out for a distance or a very up close and personal view of their world. Early concept art and prototypes explored these view options. Okay, so here you can see different ideas of how you might be able to view, like have the camera angles, which I'll note some of these definitely didn't happen, because in the civilization stage, you pretty much see like from a top-down aerial view. But here's an example, like this picture is kind of like you're seeing from within the city grounds itself. That didn't really happen. Although I think it would have been kind of cool if you could like sort of look within one of the cities. But again, it's like balancing complexity. Like, is that a feature that just makes the game unnecessarily complicated? The creator in the Civ stage plays a significant role in the player's experience, and early designs explored the options for buildings and vehicles. This is where I have a critique of the game. During this stage of the game, the customization becomes a little bit too much. Sometimes. Like, you have to build, you have economy type vehicles and military type vehicles, and then you have 4 of each of those, because you have the ship, you have the land vehicle, you have the ship, you have the plane, and then you have the spaceship vehicle. So that's like 8 different vehicles. Well, I guess the spaceship's different. So it's 6 different vehicles, and then you have the different types of buildings, which there's the city hall, and then there's the 3 different types, the factory, the house, and the like entertainment building. Oh yes, religious vehicles. You're right. Yes. So there's 9 different types of vehicles that you have to make, and of course you can't just use somebody else's like design. But I was like, I didn't want to. You know, I felt like it'd be better to be creative. But at a certain point, it kind of gets tiring of having to build that many things. Cities in the Civ stage are not spared the random destructiveness of epic creatures, but part of the fun is trying to fight them off with all the weapons at your disposal. We never ran into these, really. I mean, I saw them on the map. You run into them during the creature stage. Then I guess you see them during the tribal stage as well. And the civilization stage, I saw them wandering around, but I never got attacked by them. So I didn't even know that was a thing. They can just come up and attack your city. But that's cool. I just bent this page. What a terrible disaster. Here, they're showing more just ideas, concepts of vehicles built by the development team. Toying with your vehicles was as important as using them to win. From the beginning, the team creating Spore made full use of the creativity the creator offered them. Here are just a few of the early examples. Dude, so the people working on this game, half the time, they were just like, they were just doodling stuff. They were like, let's just make the coolest car I can. This is important. This is part of my job. I have to make sure that the game is fun enough. I have to make sure that it's fun to build cars. Imagine that. You could have worked for the Spore team by just building cars all day. Yo, check that out. That's pretty crazy. See, I'm not at that level. I can't make stuff like that in Spore. That's kind of awesome. Whoa. Look at this. They've got a whole, like, this looks like almost like a realistic, like everything's very metal, realistic tanks and planes. This is like, that's cool. Very grungy, grimy, grisly, realistic. The Civ stage offers some of Spore's most dramatic and visually stunning action, as when a flotilla of airborne vehicles coordinates an attack. Yep, and here they're showing the giant the cult leader. Gotta love the cult leader. And now we made it onto the space stage. We started off in the space stage asking ourselves, what would the space player want to do? What would they want to conquer? No, would they want to conquer? Would they want to explore? For sure, they would want to discover new species or make friends. All these high-level ideas were well documented in sci-fi. But there's more. There's more. Would they want to make crop circles? Would they want to terrorize people? Would they want to abduct things? And other classic alien UFO behavior. Interesting. Early concept sketches depict some scenarios that could occur when players zoomed around a planet in their own personal UFOs. So here they're showing, abductions or contact with the native people of the planet. And then, these are actual sketches, like illustrated sketches on this page here. So it's showing these are like different planet concepts. We had a couple of different philosophies related to how to create planets. One philosophy of the core game design is to have everything procedural and kind of bubble up from a few little rule sets. These are just like example planet terrains. Then we have some of our more seasoned artists who want to have more control, to be sure every planet was beautiful. The concept artists sketched wildly imaginative worlds, which ultimately the scripted systems attempted to render in various ways. Yeah, I'm sure you couldn't quite get stuff like these. I mean, these sketches are like these crazy, beautiful alien planets with so much depth. Obviously, the game's not quite up to that level. It's like No Man's Sky type of stuff. We were breaking down, pulling our hair out, and suddenly this system idea popped into a few of our heads, and we immediately went off to tear apart the planet system and rebuilt it from scratch. Okay. They're talking about some of the difficulties they had, and here's they're trying something new. And this was a system where we create parts of terrains or features that are partially random, partially not. Interesting. So here they're showing, it almost looks like, kind of implies that on the way they built the creation of the planets was kind of similar to the way that creatures are built by hand. So you can see they have these sketches of like features of the terrain. So you have like, this coral looking type of rock object that they've sketched out. And you can see they're showing how the planets generate just like these in batches. And then there's these other terrain features. And maybe these down here where you have these sort of spiky ravines. From early in the project, designers were exploring the different properties of planets that might end up in the Spore galaxy. Ultimately, they started to categorize their findings into a planet taxonomy. So so they have a graphic here. This is interesting. They have a graphic here of how they classify different planets and the like climate and terrain. So you have hot planets, terrestrial planets, gas giants, and large rocks. And then within terrestrial, you have sci-fi, fantasy, storybook, and moons. And then on the bottom, there's a graph going from sun to asteroid belt. So you have, going from sun, you have the inner solar hot planets, the life zone, gameplay region. This is where creatures actually exist on. And these, you have the terrestrial, Earth-like planets, then the sci-fi fantasy with the more bizarre looking features, the storybook, non-science based themes, cute, whimsical, terraformable. These are somewhat rare and special. And then you have the moons, which are more generic. And then you have the outer solar, you have the icy planets, the gas giants, where things don't live, but just, I guess they just had certain planets that aren't even, they're not like habitable, but they just wanted the look and feel of a variety of different types of bodies, celestial bodies, if you will. And here they're showing off the early planet sculpting designs, where they're just drawing This is one I don't know if you can read it. It says hi mom. I know it's flipped on your screen. It says oh no, it's not flipped. You just can't read it. It says hi mom. They've drawn it into the planet. This one's got trees all over it. And look at this. This doesn't have any notes on it. I guess it's just cool art they made. But it's showing cell. It says cell to creature to tribal to city to civilization to terraform to interplanetary to galactic. So just showing like the different levels, the different scales of the game. There's the sketch and then the rendered version. And various planets. Here's some more. Oh, here's showing off different vegetation, the trees and plants that exist on the planets. And here's some more, I guess, miscellaneous doodles from the team. Here's a banana, a butterfly, a what do you call it? A puppet. Some spaceships. And that's it. There's the last page. The Spore limited edition book bundle. Limited edition book bundle. Wait, this is a Prima guide. But it looks different from what I have in here. Do I have to go get the Prima game guide for this now? I already have the Galactic guide, whatever it is, that came with this. Should I just become a Spore collector? Anyways, that's pretty much it. That was the booklet. And that's the Spore Galactic edition. I just thought that was cool. Didn't know it exists. I'm sure except for the few Spore fanatics in here, I'm sure you didn't know that it existed either. And now I have it. And now I'll be right back because I'm actually extremely hot. I'm going to turn up the AC because I'm sweating and it's hot.
I see myself in you. I see myself in you.
And now I'm back. So I was kind of thinking maybe I'll play Spore. Now that I did that. Explore some more planets. Since that's where I left off. And you guys might just have to remind me how to play the game. Because I think I forgot. I didn't catch the Spore streams. I'm sorry. Curious? Was that like British so? Like nar? Sar? Where is it? Spore. Play. Yar. Oh yeah, I have a manual. You're right. I can do anything now. Dude, why is it... Why is it going full screen? Okay, I think I got it. What is GERT? I feel like I missed something. Hold on, we can do this really quick. We can take a GERT detour. Jam Lab BuzzFeed. Yo, why is there a user on BuzzFeed called Jamal B? This is real. I didn't do this. Joined May 2011. And that's what came up when I looked up, like, I was looking for this video, but the first thing that came up was Jamal B on BuzzFeed. That's actually kind of hilarious.
This man is on a journey.
Okay, so this is the BuzzFeed video. But basically what you need to know. Take, shower. Okay, I didn't know it'd be like first, middle, last. But you guys can call me Gert from now on. Gertrude Melvin Dewey. Make your own There you go. And then I went on and I made Alright, my name is Gertrude Melvin Dewey. I made an Instagram account called Dewey.Gert. And share. Dewey.Gert. There we go. And save. I am sour. Dewey Gert 78. There's your explanation. Anyways. Spore. Looking very dewy today, thank you. Labartha. Or we could just start a new game today. Just kidding. We last played in May. Wow, it's been a while. 2 months. Okay, so where do we leave off? This is Labartha. Oh, didn't mean to go all the way in. This is Labartha. Mission, sell spice to another empire. Dude, I forget all these buttons. Hold on. Just give me a second. Galactic Handbook. Just need to refresh real quick. Right. Okay. Yep. Okay. Planetary map. Yep. Space missions. Completing the space stage. The goal of the space stage is to achieve the title of omnipotent and head for the center of the galaxy. The Spore universe is infinite, however, so the space stage never really has to end if you don't want it to. Okay, so there is an end. There is technically an end. Anyways, we got the star map. Okay, your ship's current range. Pathway to mission objective. Got it. Got it. It's crazy how much is in this game. This is 2 whole pages. This is 2 pages just showing all of the tools that you have in your spaceship. You have socialization tools, main tools, colonization tools, happiness booster. You can just go and make everyone happy on a planet. And then here's 2 more pages for the other tools. Planetary atmospheric tools. Air conditioning, asteroid call button. You can summon an asteroid. Atmosphere generator. Cloud accumulator. Cold cloud vacuum. Drought generator. Heat ray. Meteor shower. Volcano. Then you have planet sculpting tools. Passive abilities. It's just crazy. It's crazy how much there is in this game. Okay, but our current objective is what? To sell spice to another empire. Well, what do we have spice? Where do I see how much spice I have? Dude, I forgot everything. Yep, I forgot everything. I have 5 spice. But this, do I not have any spice currently at, Wait, oh, I can buy the tools here, like the drought generator, energy pack, the Mask of Todd. Oh, these are the artifacts that I can get rid of, right? Dude, there's so much going on in this game. Colony Incredipack places a colony on a planet. So I need to make more colonies because they generate spice for me. So that is a thing I need to do. So maybe I buy one of these, or do I have any already? No. Right? Wait. Main tools. Or where would it be? Colonization. Yeah, I have 0 colony Incredipacks. The final boss is at the center of the universe. There's a final boss? You shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna pretend you're lying. I'm gonna buy one of these. I'm gonna buy this. And I guess I'm gonna sell these artifacts. I don't think they do anything. Right? They're just for me to get money. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go to a different empire. Where's a different empire? Wait, I need to like go out of this solar system. Let's go over here. Or is this is something I already colonized, is it? Okay, hold on. Wait, can I not communicate with them? Wait. Oh, are they not advanced enough for communication? Is that what it is? Dude, this game is so confusing. Okay, hey, here's a lot of people. Let's go here. Unclaimed, unclaimed. Claimed. Okay, this has a civilization, but it's not one that can communicate. It's not a space civilization. So what, do I just take over planet? Should I just take over planets? I'm trying to complete this mission first. Use a short-range video communicator to initiate the trade. Where's another empire that I can trade with? What is the flag? Hold on, I have a guidebook. I'm gonna figure out what these icons mean. food web, relationships, allies, trade routes. Dude, this is too much. There's galactic war. Thanks for joining Trine. Dude, genuinely, I don't see anything here explaining. There's different, like, look. You see the icon next to it? There's like a flag icon here next to the Sip Noma. And then over here, there's like a claw icon or like a footprint. And then over here, where was it? Here there's like a fire icon. So it's like different levels of the civilization, but I don't know exactly what they mean, and I couldn't find it in this book. Maybe it's here and I just didn't see it, but I was hoping for a little explanation of those icons. Okay. We have space filters here. My empire, allies and enemies, empires, missions. So we want to see empires. What are empires labeled as? This. They're glowing? Is it the glowing ones? Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's go over here. This is an empire. Because they have a spaceship icon. So that means they're capable of space talk. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Let's communicate with the Gibo Lobs. Hello? Are you food? Back in my day, we'd say, hey, how's it going? How are you? Nice to meet you. Let's say, I'm from the Mangalar, I come in peace. I don't like this creature's voice. Not one bit. I don't like the look of it. Can I say that? Okay, I'd like to sell you some spice. How about that? I think that was a good reaction. I think that was affirmative. This is freaking me out. This creature is freaking me out. I just gave... I give you one spice and you go... Yalla, 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 wow, 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 wow. Relax. Let's talk diplomacy. Let's establish a trade route. We don't want you. We don't know if we want you all around all the time. Okay, whatever. We never party with aliens we don't know. Tell you what, if you can take... Stop talking! Yaps a lot over here. We never party with aliens we don't know, but I can maybe do missions for them. We found a whole world... I'll let you finish. Thank you. We found a whole world full of potentially interesting items, but in order to sort out the fascinating from the humdrum, we need a survey. I would love to do that. Okay, I'll be back in a jiff. We have a new mission, guys. We have to go explore. We have to scan the life forms on Marova. Morova, which is over here, I guess. But first, I want to return to the home planet because I completed a mission. And they have something to give to me for that. Good job! Keeping the coffers of our treasury full allows you to purchase more tools for your spaceship, pay for your repairs and recharging, build up more colonies, as well as send contributions to other empires. We have plenty more missions? Sure. Ooh, it's giving me a choice. What do I want? I want to explore the universe. I like to hunt for artifacts. Okay. We will compensate you with 5,000 spore bucks. How can I find it? You need to travel around the galaxy to various solar systems in order to uncover the location of rare items. When you enter a solar system, mouse over the various planets. If a planet shows a yellow signal, that planet has a rare item on it. Yellow signal, rare item. Once you're on the planet's surface, your radar tool. Okay, cool. And then let's recharge. And now let's go to Morova. Where is it? Where's our mission thing? This? Okay, it's this. How do I get over there? I need a better spaceship, man. I want to be able to fly longer distances. Whoa. Whoa, frequent flyer badge. New tools unlocked. Small energy storage, energy pack, drought generator, atmosphere generator. I speak of the devil. I just said I needed my spaceship to level up, and it did. What's going on? I've now bestowed with the title of Commander. Okay, there's civilization here on Morova. Could this, like, start a war? This is a whole empire. And they want me to scan the life forms. Are they gonna let me do that? Uh-oh. Maybe I better talk to them first. Oh, it's the same. It's the Gibo Lobs Empire. It's the same people. Okay. Yeah. Right. No, I'm good. I don't want to hear your voice anymore. Okay. So we need to go find us... We just need to scan life forms. How do we do that? Main tools. Scan. Should we just scan anything? Just learn about this stuff. What is this? Look at this mushroom. Grupper. It's a grupper right there. Now that is a city. Will it attack me, you think? Or no? Wait, I can scan buildings? This is crazy. I'm telling you, this game is wild. You can just do everything. I'm learning about their factories right now. I'm learning about their turrets right now. Can I not scan the people, though? I figured I could scan these guys to learn about them. What do you think would happen if I just killed them? Would I just start war? Probably not worth it, right? I don't have any tools for socializing, though. I wish I had, like, a hey, what's up radar. A hey, what's up beam, you know? But listen to the music of their cities. This is that freaky music that was playing. I hate it. anyways. Okay, let's keep scanning stuff. Shaw pisses. Shaw pisses. Ooh, what are these things? They're me! They're Mangalars. Dude, that's crazy. How do they get over here? Scan the plan. Okay, how many do I have to do? You know what I mean? It just says to scan them. How many do I need to scan? Here's some animals. What are these? Cricketus. They do look like crickets. Cool. What is this? Winnie? Okay, how many plants and animals do I have to scan? Hello? The WhatsApp beam. Wait, that's funny. I need the WhatsApp beam. Here's more animals. Or are these the same animals? What are these guys? Malale? Tweeters, Malale. Can I just, Wait, how do I suck things up? Cargo, abduction beam. I just want one of you guys. Uh-oh. That guy died. Or is that a plant? It's a plant! Wait. I can play hacky sack with the plants. Look at this. Boom. Little keepy uppy. Boom. Boom. Okay, I can't. Actually, I can't. I can't while it's in the air. Wow, I didn't know I could abduct plants. Can I abduct entire trees? I can! What? Can I just drop them down? Yup, that's awesome. Surely not an entire rock, though. Okay. Good. Well, guys, how many things do I need to scan for the mission to be complete? I mean, I feel as though I scanned a lot. Right? Am I missing something? Maybe I should follow. It was my radar pointing me somewhere? No? My radar's not saying anything. I don't know, I feel like I scanned everything just about. Right? What's that? Did I scan you? What are you? Oh, you're a tank. You're a vehicle. I swear I scanned everything. Oh, here's something I didn't. Rockaboo. The rockaboo creature. What are these guys? Oh, already got these guys? What are these? Yeah, tweeters. Okay, well, like, surely now I've gotten everything. Surely. Let me just zoom back out. Bro, how do I get back? Here, 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 here. Let me talk. Flew, as to hold a handful of water, the details of your task run from your mind. Ha ho. It is a good thing you have a mission log to remind you of such things like names and places, stars and races. You haven't returned with your scans from Morova. I just scanned so much stuff from Morova. Do I need to break out the handbook? You were able to complete this. La 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 la. Bishop tools. Yeah. Scan, yeah. Yeah. Scanning items to scan an item. All scan items are. I don't know what more I want. What more do I need to scan? I don't understand. Dude. I'm mad. I'm hashtag mad. I'm here to refuel. Now, what do you say about if I hover over a planet and it's yellow? That means it has artifacts. Something like that. Let's go look at a random planet over here. Or a random solar system. Well, these aren't yellow. I think probably if there's no civilization on them, probably there's no artifacts. Uh-oh, cutscene. This is something new. We've discovered a barren planet. Barren planets can sustain a limited colony, or you can improve its terrain score and establish a flourishing spaceport for your empire. Okay, so this is where you can terraform planets. I can turn it into a habitable planet if I try hard enough. Are these spice geysers? I mean, yeah, look at that. There's lots of natural resources here. Ooh. Uh-oh, meteor showers, though. Okay. Let me go over here because I think I probably have some spice to collect from here. Oh, maybe not. No spice? Are they dying? Do you think they're dying over here? How is it going? 0 spice per hour. They're not producing anything. Do I need to build them vehicles? Wait, how do I do this? This is a civilization where they only have a city hall. They have no houses. They have nothing. How do I give them the chance to go do stuff? I don't understand. One of my tools. Colonization tools. I don't get it. Hold on, guidebook. This song goes crazy. I wonder who wrote it. Actually, the random song generator wrote it. How to set up a civilization. How do I set up a civilization? Visiting planets, cargo bay, colonizing a planet, starting colonizing. To place a new planet on a colony, you must first acquire an outpost. Apply the destination, place the outpost colony. You must place a colony near a spice geyser. To support additional buildings on the planet, you may have to improve the planet's Terra score. So the reason I can't build buildings is because this planet isn't habitable enough. So see guys, the problem is my Terra score. So how do I view the Terra score? Colonize planet, you may need to change its features so that it can support more life in a more stable environment. You can identify its current state of habitability through the terraforming information. Click the terraforming mini-map icon to toggle between terraforming. Oh, here's the terraforming information. Terra score. Around the center of the diagram are concentric circles representing the Terra score, ranging from T0. Okay, it's currently in T0. T3 is the most habitable. So what is currently wrong? It's too little atmosphere and the temperature is about right. So the problem is just that there's no atmosphere. Even after you apply terraforming tools to a planet, the atmosphere continues to change. Okay, we need to increase the atmosphere. We have an atmosphere generator, didn't we? Or we unlocked the atmosphere generator. We don't have one, but we've unlocked it. So I should go get an atmosphere. I need to generate atmosphere on this planet. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm understanding. So let's go back out of this solar system. Let's go back to home Empire planet. And I would like to actually trade and see if you have an atmosphere generator. You do, and it costs 150,000 spice, which we don't have. We're about 50,000 short there, so we need to do more missions. Now, what's our current mission? To scan the life forms on Morova, and guys, I scanned them and it's not working, so I don't know what to do. How much more can I scan? How much more do I need to scan? I'm gonna accept the mission from this guy as well. Is there any downside to accepting missions? Like, I feel like I might as well just accept a bunch of missions. This guy wants me to go to planet Astratak and to just beam up every living thing and bring them back to planet Morova. I could do that. What? These people freak me out. My mouth waters at the very thought of the meal to come. No, that's not right. I slaver at the thought of this planetary feast. I've lost all sense of decorum and shame. Okay, so they're gonna eat everything? What is happening? So long. You freak me out. Oh, this one is a limited time mission. Okay, I see. This one I only have 9 minutes to do so. I better do that first then. Still have no idea what I haven't scanned on this planet though. Genuinely no idea what is there left for me to scan here. I've done everything, surely. Oh, loose seal. Huh, loose seal. Huh. Okay, I guess I haven't done everything because I didn't get the loose seal until now. What are these guys? Did I get these guys before? Hello. Rish. Yes, I've already scanned. Okay. What about these guys? Rockaboo, Brish. Do I really just... I guess I just have to scan every single thing, and then because I missed some of them, the mission's not complete. Shrubbits. Already scanned. What are these guys, though? Did I get these? That's crickets. Okay, I gotta go do this other challenge. Pronto. Pronto. Where does it say I need to go? What is this giant green ring? Gather samples of plants and animals from planet Astratak. Planet is located in the Nethys star system. Use the food web to help identify life forms. Wait, it doesn't know where it is? It just knows it's in this general ring, and I have to go find it? Is that what's happening? Oh no, here's Nethys. Astratak, there it is. Okay. Astratak. Not scan. Oh, look at this. Look, wait, pause the game. You see this? The food web. This actually helped me. This other mission now helped me know how to do this one. Or, yeah. So if I look at the food web, it shows you all of the creatures because you have different levels of plants. You have the small, medium, large plant. You have 2 different types of herbivores, 1 type of omnivore, and then a colony. That's how many you're allowed for each level of like habitableness of the planet. So I guess what I can do on that other one is, like, I'll know I've scanned everything by looking at this if something says not scanned. But you know what? It didn't say that in the Galactic Handbook. I mean, that's just... What's the point of a Galactic Handbook if you're not going to tell me that? Okay, my inventory's full, so I'm going to have to trash a bunch of this stuff, I think. Sorry to those of you that are living beings. I will be just kind of destroying you. You're all dead now. Now let's find small, medium, and large plant, 2 herbivores, and an omnivore. That's what we need to do. We have 6 minutes. Let's do it. What is this? Small plant here. Medium plant. That's a creature. Monkey doob. Awesome. That was one of our herbivores. This looks like a small plant. Cool. Small plant. We need to find large plant. Trees. And now what are these? Uh-oh. I might have just killed some of them. Grundlefly. That's our omnivore. Okay. Got some Grundleflies. Oh, there's some more Grundleflies. Dude, the feast is about to be awesome. These are more needle snorts. Whatever they were called. Monkey doobs. Yeah, same thing. Okay, I'm looking for another herbivore. This isn't it, is it? These are Grundleflies. I just need one more herbivore. Keep your eyes peeled. Is this, wait, whoa. Is this someone new? No. It's more monkey doobs and Grundleflies. I'll bring more for the feast. Don't worry about it. We're looking for an herbivore. Looking for an herbivore. More monkey dudes. More Grundleflies. What are they called? Grundleflies. Oh yeah, I got it right. Oh, here it is. Here they are. Burpees. Beautiful. The feast will be huge, dude. They better pay me a massive sum for all of this stuff. Okay, now I just have to return to planet Marova. Wait, that had an artifact. Look, it's yellow. This means it has an artifact. Where's my radar? Where's my radar leading me? Oh. Picking something up. I'm picking some. Oh. Got hit by some storming. Something or other there. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. There we go. I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh, this is not the abduction beam. Abduction beam. Abduction beam. Where is it? Cargo box. There it is. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now I gotta get out of here. Well, I'm a collector. Thanks. You found fossilized domesticated animal treat from the collection of 10 rare fossils. Now we go to Marova. And we complete the mission. Hello? Oh, the mission was completed? What did they give me? What happened? What? It didn't like say anything. Did I completed the mission? Oh, I got like 20,000 bucks, so I guess so. The artifact? No. The artifact was fine. Look, I did it. I did it. Okay, so all we're missing on Morova is one herbivore somewhere. Unfortunately, this planet is maximum inhabitable, so there's just a lot of them. Do we know what that is? This might be tough. That we know what that is. Do we know what this is? Loose seal. Hey, let me know if you see any. Oh, is that it? No, Malale, we have already seen that. Let me know if you see any creatures about. What is that? Oh, the Mangalar. It's gonna be like the rarest creature. There's only one little tribe of them somewhere. Could it be these? Oh, these are the Winnies. I've seen them. Dude, it's gotta be like one little tribe somewhere of something. I may never find it, dude. I may never find these stupid hidden creatures. What are these? What is this? Rockaboo. That's Winnie. Dude, it's not real. The fake creatures. It's fake creatures. What if they're just fake creatures? Malale, what are these? Tweeters. Loose seal. We've seen everything. I don't know. I don't get it. I wish I could, like, turn my scanner on to look for this. Do you think the game's trolling me? Real talk. You guys think the game is trolling me? How can there be? Like, what are they, do they live in the valley here? What are these blue things? Malale. Yeah. Everything that we've seen before. Ricketus. Weeders. There's one resident in the city that's vegetarian. vegetarian and not civilized. Genuinely, I might spend the rest of my life on this. I don't know what to do. Other than, like, blow up the whole planet. I just need to, like, start absorbing everything. Just flying around. Absorbing. Wait, look, they didn't even take the animals that I got for them. I thought they were gonna eat them all. They didn't even take them. I'm just gonna start dropping them. Boom, boom, boom. Dropping creatures from high altitudes kills them? Yeah, that's the point. More seals. That ecological niche is full and can't support another species. Do you think it just dies? Here, actually, I'll suck you back up. Nope, he just died. He just instantly died, actually. I couldn't even do that. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do. I can't find the last creature. What do I do? What do I actually do? This is crazy. How has this happened? New strategy unlocked. I'm gonna go in a slight spiraling shape across the entire planet. We're just gonna suck constantly. And then, eventually, we'll have to pick up the creature. We'll have to. Wait, it said beware, abducting citizens angers the local empire. Actually, I better not do that. Yeah, actually, I better not, better not, yeah. Let's not make them angry at me. We can just go around scanning everything. Dude, like, what is happening? Is it possible for a sea creature? That is not That was the creature I threw into the ocean and killed. And drowned it by doing so. That was not an actual sea creature. I suppose it could be a sea creature, but I haven't seen anything in the water. Until just then. But yeah, that was just the thing I threw in the ocean and it drowned to death. I mean, you tell me, have you seen anything in this water? I haven't seen anything in this water. There's not even that much. There's like just this one major body of water. Like, I don't... What do I do about this, guys? I'm stuck. I feel like I'm stuck. I mean, I guess I could just give up on this mission, but like... How is there just one creature that, like, doesn't exist? Doesn't make sense. Do I just give up? Do I just give up? I mean, that sucks. I don't get it. Let me just go home for now. I wonder what happens if I run out of fuel in my spaceship. I don't know if I ever figured that one out. I want to explore the universe. I want to paint planets. Take these planet coloring tools and use them on a planet. They will change the color of the planet's surface. Alright, let's do it. Okay, we got free. Changes the colors of the planet's atmosphere to red. We got one free planet painting tool. Specifically for changing the atmosphere to red. That's all we can do. Let's go make Jonar have a red atmosphere. Ready for this? Check this out. Things are redifying. I guess that worked. Oh. There's a little flash. I think the problem is that there just isn't atmosphere much at all. So maybe the atmosphere is red. There's just not much atmosphere to speak of. Anyways, I guess mission accomplished. Oh, no. Now it wants me to use the purple Terra coloring. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, apparently there's other tools it gave me. Why would you want to change the colors to make it a different color? This game's all about customization. So I think basically, yeah. Okay, my ship just got hit. Again. Let's... Whoa. Hey. I mean, that was kind of awesome. I just painted an entire planet in one giant blast. That's bright. Now, who wouldn't want to do that? Now, let's make the planet's water deep sea blue. Deep blue sea. Boom. Is this even water? I guess it is. Very shallow water. Okay, that wasn't very... like, the purple, the atmosphere didn't change at all. Let's just be honest. There's no atmosphere, I guess. There's not enough atmosphere to even be visible. The land turned bright, vivid purple. The water did not turn deep blue, I wouldn't say. But maybe it already was. Maybe it was just already blue. This is like the default. I don't know. Also, I have to say, I think water just generally is like I mean, I don't think water would ever be red, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if there would ever be a red ocean, because water just isn't red. That's not just like, oh, you go to Mars and the water's red. Well, like, I mean, I guess there could be, like, minerals in it that could make it red, but it would, like, the water just isn't that color. But this game's not supposed to be realistic necessarily, so I'm just... yeah. Anyways, great job. Wasn't that fun? You can find more tools like that spread throughout the galaxy. There are several sets and colors, but you'll need to find them first and then use the abduction beam to collect them. Once you have the tools, they'll always be available. Okay, so that's not something I purchased. I just have to find the different colors. Cool. Let's do another mission. I want to interact with other alien races. Let's establish a trade route. Okay. How do we do it? We need to find another empire to trade goods with. Go find an empire willing to... Okay, well, that doesn't really help me. How can I do it? Locate an empire whose relationship is in good standing with us. Okay. Alahakuni, la la la. We must find a nearby empire in good standing. I don't know if anybody's like super happy with us. We've got a few empires that are just neutral face with us. You know? Got some strange language coming from here. Warzaleski Empire. Does that mean they love war? Yeah, that is the worst voice I've ever heard in this game. That is the creepiest voice I've ever heard. You can make the whole universe Jamlab colored? Good idea. Yeah, Daisy. It did. It sounds like... World's first text-to-speech. Another undocumented species. Wonderful. Do give us your information. I'm from the Mangalar. I hate it. I hate that. We hope for a productive exchange of information. Okay. They seem like they could be, you know... Stop. Stop talking. They look like they might be willing to trade. Let's talk to them first. I'd love to know about your race. We, the Warzaleski Empire, follow the scrolls of science. We are not in the business of following our whims. We have the power to research all life and the power to destroy life on a planet with a single gravitation wave. Such is our superpower. That's fascinating. Please accept our gifts. I'd be freaked out if I was playing this game alone at night and this creature starts talking like this to me. How much should I give? 50,000. Why is it talking like that? Why is he laughing like? Can I ask something else? Any chance of you? Oh, they don't sell spice, or they don't buy spice for a very high price. What is this huge description for this artifact? There's question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark somewhere. Do bones really look like that? I'm gonna sell this to you. Stop talking. Stop it. I'd like to establish a trade route. Yes, we did it. Okay, I made it through. I made it through the brutal conversation with this guy. After carefully weighing the options, we've decided to favor this proposal. Okay, stop. Stop. I don't want to hear his voice ever again. Now that you have a trade route established, you'll automatically send spice between empires. This partnership paves the way for purchasing the system. Wait, what? Purchasing the system? Don't know what that means. Tools unlocked. Crop circles. Yes! I've always wanted to make crop circles. Look, we're trading. This is huge, we're trading. Great job, Captain. We'll start shipping our spice reserves right away. Maybe we'll make enough money to buy out the other star systems. Oh, so I can buy entire solar systems. Awesome. Now what? Ooh, I can choose to ally or war. Hold on, maybe I don't want to do that right now. I want to expand our empire. Here. We can do this, and I'd like to terraform, and maybe he'll let me sell artifacts to others. Wait, I just did that. Should I have not done that? I didn't know that would be a mission. I just wasted my artifact by selling it. Whatever. I want to terraform. Yeah, we need to improve the atmosphere and temperature of a planet. Get the water level and temperature just so, and voila, you have a habitable planet. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. Let's do it. Use the tool. Guys, I already read the Galactic Handbook. I know exactly what to do. You will need to fill the food web. Oh, it wants me to artificially populate the planet using stuff that I have. I can do that. Make sure you place plants first. If you run out of specimens, come back and we'll... Okay. Let's do it. You'll need to make sure you have... Wait, I already have plants and animals. It wants me to get rid of all of them? Whatever. Apparently, they have their own species that they'd rather me populate the planet with. Missionista. Okay, I unlocked new things. Cool. Guess I have to get rid of all my monkey dubs. Get rid of my grundle flies. My shop hisses. It's a sad day when you have to get rid of all such things, but here we go. Nope, didn't mean to get that close into the planet. Oh, let me just back out here. What's up?
소라나 책에 멈추나 마이가 알루트제미 이사이자 멍우니니 제가이 골라 차는 마서건 출래 마서 이것은 말아
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Here we go. We are going to go make this planet habitable now. Food web monitor. This button toggles between the... Okay, see, we already learned all this because I got the Galactic Handbook. So I already know this stuff now. I'm just like that. This button toggles between the mini-map and food web monitor. The target on the left shows the planet's atmosphere and temperature or Terra score using your blah, blah, blah. Yep. Cool. So, atmosphere generator. Placed on a planet to increase its atmosphere level. Where's my city? Here we go. Let's place this atmosphere generator. Boom. Atmosphere generating. I'm surprised you don't get to customize the atmosphere generator. Oh, and it also hurts me. My bad. Okay, the atmosphere is getting better. Is he gonna... It's like right on... It's like right on the line. I don't know if it's gonna make it. He didn't make it. So what do I do? Oh, okay, apparently it made it. Congrats, you've improved the T-score of this planet. Notice a T1 planet can support life. Place plants from your cargo hold in 3 sizes. To increase the stability of the T-score. If you don't do it quickly, okay. We need plants, that way the atmosphere stays. Boom, plant. I'm just you get a plant, I'm flinging the plants. Get some medium plants, let's get some medium plants out here. Everybody gets a plant and some large plants. Nice! You've stabilized the atmosphere and temperature. Notice that the plants you placed have been added to the food web grid. Yes, this planet is now ready for animals. Wonderful. Level up. Let me place down the last few of my trees. Thank you very much. Now, animal time. I just killed them all. I forgot I can't fling them around like plants. Let me gently drop them. Okay, the trees grow very suddenly. Are you seeing this? We are being forested, and the trees just like... They just appear suddenly. That's a bit much. Maybe there should be like a little growing animation or something. Anyway. I'm gonna place down some various animals. You know how it goes. Last but not least, boom. We now have the ability to build new houses, I think. Colonies can be established on any planet from barren moons to lush Terra Score 3 oases. Fruitful colonies mine spice that can be traded. We did it! Yeah, I killed him. Oh no, they're fighting. Buddy, you might want to run away. No, stop doing that dance. Now's not the time. You might want to... These things are going to kill you. You might want to... As a matter of fact, let me put you up here. You won't get hurt up there, okay? You won't get hurt up there. Anyways, here's my wonderful planet that is now so happy and lovely. And now we can build houses and stuff. Right? Build a new house. Look at that. Oh, we've got a design. We're back to designing. Do I have to design a house for every different planet? Does every planet get its own house? Okay, we're speed running. We're gonna do, this is gonna be a big house, tiny roof. Oh, big scoop, big scooper. There we go. Get a little door, get a little window, get a little door action. Door. Window. Cool. What's this? Little street lamp. I like this. Put a little light here. Boom. No. Put it here. Matching on either side. But that, and then we need a little over the door window. We do need one right here. Okay. I think that's lovely. The window matches the Mangalar's poison shooter. We don't talk about the poison shooter. We don't talk about that era anymore. Yep, the house is gonna have a tail. Boom. And paint. Wait, I kind of like that. Ooh, this or that. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna call this house the house number 2. The house 2. Cause I don't care about the name. Okay, now we can place a house. Houses. Time to build an entertainment build. Can I not just use... Oh, I can just use the one I already made. Yeah. Just use the one I already made. I like this one. I'm gonna use this one. Sorry. Little comedy club. Right there. And we'll use the juicer. That's quite a factory. That's quite a factory. You know what? I want to make a new factory. I changed my mind. I want to make a new factory. I want a factory that's low key. Something where you'd look at it and you'd be like, that's a factory? Be like, yeah, that's just how our factories look around these parts. This isn't gonna sit very flush. Okay, here, I have an idea. We need to get a little building block, as they say. No, no. Here we go. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. That goes here, and then I do my little thing, and I can attach it to this. Look at that. Oh, you can open it up. That's awesome. Yeah, let's do it like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna do one window on the back here. A low-key window. Tall one. No, it's gotta be short. It's gotta be short, otherwise it looks weird. Maybe it always looks weird. No window. No window. And then... yeah. Big pinwheel on the back, maybe? And one more flourish on the tippity top, just a little... oh, maybe I can't get it on the tippity top. Tippity top can't happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a little spike on the sides. Bang. Let's get her painted. I just want this to be like black, I think, inside. Inside the door, just a, you know, mysterious shadow in there. And then the details. The details, I like this gold, actually, kind of gold brassy look, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And this is going to be the facto. This is going to be the, I'm calling this the de facto. Boom. It's shaped like the mayor from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, factory. And I think we're broke now. No, terror score is too low. We have money. We don't have enough. It's not habitable enough for any more buildings. But at least we have... so we have some production now with that factory in place. Colonist 1, you placed 5 colony buildings. Tools unlocked. Mini auto blaster. Who knows what that could do? So what do I need if I want to make it? This is interesting. So at some point, can I buy them vehicles? Colonies buy their own vehicles. Okay. I see. Colonies buy their own vehicles. So they make their way to the spice geyser. Oh, there they go. There's a little car. Can I abduct my own car? Do you think I can abduct my own car? It's like something I've got to know. No, it doesn't let me. Okay, that answers that. Okay, well, I need like another... If I want to make this planet more habitable, I would need another atmosphere generator. I suppose maybe I can buy those now? From the home planet? I guess let's go check it out. Great job. Planet Sipnoma is temperate and beautiful now. I wouldn't go that far, but it's getting there. My grandparents are even thinking of a winter vacation home there. Awesome. So is this guy gonna sell me? Yeah, atmosphere generator. It costs 150,000 spore bucks though. Where do I sell my spice at? There was somebody who was buying it for a lot. Ashonis Empire is attacking Kalar. What? Will they buy my spice? Yeah, they'll buy my spice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sell it to you for 56,000. There's all my spice. Oh, wait, he's selling me an atmosphere generator for much cheaper. Much cheaper. Okay, thanks, man. I've heard enough. Now we can go back to where is it? Wait, where's the planet? Here. Guys, let's make it even more habitable. Let's see if we can. Boom! Let's see if this will do it. Generate me some atmosphere. Okay. Okay. Do you think I need to like place more plants, or are they gonna figure it out on their own, you think? You've earned the Terra Wrangler 1 badge. Tools unlocked: raised terrain, level terrain, lower terrain. You've improved the terraforming score of 2 planets. Uh-oh. Spaceship upgrade. Congratulations, you have earned the title of Commodore. Your allied fleet now has room for an additional ship. What does that mean? Promotion. You shall now be called Commodore of the Mangalore Empire. Allies. Talk to an ally to get a spaceship. This is like the... What? This is like the tribal stage where I could have... I can get somebody to follow me around? I can just have a space... Like, what does that do? What is that little box? Is that where... What is that, guys? What is that little... Oh, that's the, like, colony pack thing that it came from. Wait, the atmosphere is going back down. It went back down into T1. What do I do? Was that a waste of an atmosphere generator? It shows like an arrow next to this dot, so I'm assuming that means... Yeah, that's the direction it's moving. How do I... Oh, I thought with enough trees and plants it would stabilize. Hold on. A plant's environment is always changing. The arrow next to the dot indicates the direction of environmental change. Terraforming a planet is an inexact science. The tools may change the atmospheric level, the temperature, or both. In changing the levels, you may also change the general direction of the planet's environment. Yeah, that's really all it says. It says it's an inexact science. So I don't know if that means, like... Because the plants are kind of... I don't know. How can I make more plants? Like, the plants just kind of exist. Dude, it's going... It's like about to drop out of T1. What am I supposed to do? Dude! Dude! It's about to become uninhabitable. What am I meant to do about that? Is it like... Are the animals not doing well? Or like, what's going on? Or is this planet just not... The planet is just not good enough, maybe? Oh, the arrow's turned around, so it just stabilized there on the outer ring. Well, you know, it's fluctuating a little bit. It's kind of going back as well. I guess we could try a meteor shower. Who wants to try a meteor shower? Let's just do it over here so it doesn't kill everyone. Is it gonna kill me also? I like the idea that I can just create meteors. Jarvis, please summon a meteor shower right here. On this planet, please. Okay, well that worked. Raising the temperature. I mean, that wasn't all that exciting, actually. I mean, it was just a couple meteors. I'd win. Yeah, that was underwhelming. Okay, it looks like it's stabilizing. That's not bad. Nope, the atmosphere's still dropping. I don't know what I can do about that. Maybe the planet is just like that? Who knows? Anyways, can I not, like, collect the spice? Oh, hodolodlito. Terrorists are attacking on planet Kalar. We need you to help restore order. Core flag. Those causing trouble are carrying bright incendiaries and seem to glow. They'll need to be removed, but don't hurt civilians. What if everyone panics? Studies have shown that the best approach is to employ your spacecraft's mind erase ray, assuming you have one. No, I don't. Oh no, and it's a timed mission? Dude, I don't have a mind erase ray. That it has to be a joke. Is that a joke? Hold on. No, that had to be a joke. That was like flavor text. That was a joke, right? That's not an actual. Hold on. I'm consulting the Galactic Handbook. Let's see, weapons. Yeah, weapons. Okay, there's lasers and stuff. Socialization tools. Global mind erase. Mind erase. It's real. No, it's real. There's a real tool called Mind Erase, used on panicked citizens to subdue them and forestall attack. To unlock it, you need to have the Brain Surgeon 1 badge. I don't know how you get Brain Surgeon badge, but I don't have any socialization tools. No, I have crop circles. That's a socialization tool. So apparently I do now have one, the crop circle. Well, I unlocked it. I guess I have to purchase the crop circle in order to use it. You know what I mean? I guess. I'm not sure. But I know we unlocked that. Mind erase ray. This game has to be a joke. Yeah, it says Brain Surgeon badge. That's apparently an achievement I can get or whatever. So I'm supposed to go here, and I need to kill people. Well, let's see if I can do that. The ship's radar has picked up a unique scan signature, unlike any other detected before. Enemies detected, terrorists detected. Oh no, wait. Sorry, never mind. It's one of the color painting tools. A planetary sculpting tool. I like the idea that there's just, on random planets out there in the galaxy, there's a giant paintbrush sculpture that if you are to abduct it, will forever give you the power to change the entire color of a planet. Tentacle seas. Use on a planet to terrascope tentacle seas? Why? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Ashonis Empire. This is not Ashonis Empire. Where is Ashonis Empire? I'm running out of time. Where is this mission? Mission. Here. It's here. Why did I go over here? What made me click on this? Oh no, this says mission because it's where the mission came from. Where is Ashonis? It's this. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I got it. I got it together. Planet Kalar. Here we go. Let's see. Fires a small homing proton missile, effective against enemy spaceships. Use on ground targets. Okay, we'll use this for ground targets. Where? What is my radar pointing me to? Hold on. Let me get this artifact real quick. Beware stealing objects from other planets angers. I don't care. It's an artifact. If you didn't want it, I'm gonna take it. Okay, where are these guys I need to kill? I don't see any. I love their music. A little kalimba action. Guys, I don't see the terrorists. Where are they? Maybe they must be over here. Hello? Am I crazy? Oh, here. These are the infected citizens, aren't they? The ones that have green goo coming from them, right? Oh, I didn't mean... I was trying to scan that guy. But yeah, it says I'm killing the right people, so that's good. So that guy's infected. Hold on. This is... I have to try not to kill the wrong people. You're bad. Who else? Who else is bad? Are you all good boys? I don't see any other bad boys. Okay, let's go over to the other thing here. There, oh, I see a bad boy. Yes, I do. You, mister, are a bad boy. And so are you. And so are you. Saved. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yep, saved your whole planet. That's just what I do. You don't even need to thank me, but you can. Oh, what have I clicked on? Electromagnetic noise from defense turrets on Morego are interfering with our delicate instruments. We need you to disable them completely so we can finish our scans. The Gibalob's Empire don't seem to understand, but it's for their own good. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. No thanks. Okay. Where do I need to go? Back here. And mission accomplished. This task was ugly. I always knew you were the right Mangalar for the job. Wait, that came out wrong. I'm not saying you're ugly. Okay, 30,000 spore bucks. Awesome. Let me go back home, recharge my ship. And then, guys, I think that's going to be the end of stream for today. Oh, hold on. New mission apparently I'm being forced into. While you've been flying around that spaceship, we've been analyzing everything you've seen and scanned. One thing is becoming very clear. Space is a lot larger than we thought. It's clear that a few little colonies are not going to cut it. We're going to need resources, and we're going to need a wide base of operations. Controlling 3 different star systems will be a good start. Okay, so new mission, we need to own 3 different solar systems. Okay, just head back out into the galaxy and visit planets on different stars. When you find a reasonable plot of land, use a colony tool, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay, we just need to make colonies. Recharge. Do you have a... Oh. Well, I'm broke, actually. These guys' prices are kind of crazy. Fireworks? 24,000 for fireworks? Come on. Get with the times. Oh, wait, you know what? One more thing while I'm here. I should do... Never mind. He's not giving me any more free missions. That's okay. Well, there you go. That's today's Spore gameplay. We made some progress. I'm better at the game now. I'm remembering it all. And this was critical. The Galactic Handbook, this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed. Smells like a handbook. It's exactly what I needed. There was your surprise. And there was your Spore. And that was the stream. Let's save and quit. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining. I might play Spore again. Maybe not next time. You know what I still need to get around to is winning Jump King. Winning the Jump King second game. I think we're near the end, but it's been a while since we got back there. So, oh Lord, yeah. Wait, I have to give you 100 bits. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, we're gonna see a return of JamLab plays. I gotta do Jump King still. You know, it looks like plenty more to do in Spore, and now that I've got the Galactic Handbook, I feel up to the challenge. Let's just say that. So yeah. So I'll see you next time, Thursday, for probably some more games. And thanks all for watching and do Jump King, but a drinking game. Every time I miss a jump, take a shot. Yeah, I'd die. I'd just be dead. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe that could come this Friday. We'll see. Although I think that would impair my ability at the game even more. But maybe it would make me lock in. Who knows? Anyways, thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for chatting and hanging. Thanks again, Alex, for the bits. Thanks for the subs. For the people that subbed. Peter, I think it was. You're still here, Peter. Thank you for the sub. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.